And welcome back to episode 293 of the Hit the Showers podcast, presented to you by the Foolproof Entertainment Network. As always, I'm your host, Clifford Jordan Jennings, here with my point man and co host,
Yup.
fuck ass Malcolm King, and my guy, CT Ski. What's happening?
What it do?
Not shit at all.
That boy looked like an undercover cop.
Got that
They look like the first athletic cyclist coming out of India.
He looked like he about to snitch.
About to give Lance Armstrong a run for his money.
This nigga was definitely doing PED, nigga.
He said he definitely on
I jumped right
PED.
into the roast, nigga. I jumped right in. This nigga look like he about to do a 100K, nigga. You out here, nigga, 10-speed mountain bike.
Nah, but what's happening with y'all?
what it do, man. Shout out to the
Another
Jets,
day being
man.
black.
OKC pulled it out.
Yep. Hey,
Tough one, man.
Shane put up them Jordan numbers.
Yeah, he
It
did
was a
that.
tough.
We're gonna bring up the pop though. That pop in that leg was crazy.
Who you talking about?
Yeah.
Kyrie? I'd say Kyrie. Tyrese?
Yeah, that pop.
Yeah.
That shit pop. Anytime a nigga start crying immediately.
Yeah.
I've seen niggas crying for less.
No, no.
I
It's
mean,
just crazy. It happened to all
I've
the
seen niggas crying for less.
zeros.
all the niggas with number 0 in the final or in the playoffs. That's crazy.
I didn't think about that. They
Uh
started
huh.
out.
Jason Tatum, Dame Lillard, and Tyrese Halliburton.
It's the shoes though. It's the shoes.
It's the Adidas.
It has to be the shoes.
Nah, I have seen that.
It can't be anything else but the shoes, man. Like you want to blame training and all the other type of stuff. It's the shoes. It's your equipment when it comes to something like that.
Yeah, nah,
Especially when there's more than one person.
right.
Because it's a low top shoe.
That's
It's
that's exactly what it is. I seen a Instagram post. I can't remember what the dude's name is, or I shout him out, but he was basically saying, since Kobe released his shoes, them low top joints, there've been more Achilles injuries than ever before in basketball.
Yes.
Well, Kobe released them.
You said what?
I think Kobe ain't released them.
Kobe was the first one to start releasing low top shoes because he liked the way the shoes the soccer players wore. So he started designing his basketball shoes like those.
Well, they should have learned the lesson when they seen Kobe tear his Achilles too.
I mean, but you know when that's your role model. You said what, CT?
They've been hooping in low top for a minute.
No, they've been wearing them since about 2014, 15,
Yeah, it ain't been too long.
which has been since Kobe. I mean, it's a right and wrong statement because if you stretch the way you're supposed to stretch, you're not supposed to have that problem.
You think that's the case though?
I think
They
it's
had Adidas Pro
I think
models,
it's a part of it.
low cuts. They're not the first one.
I don't know. I mean, dude made a good point in that video I'm talking about. He was basically saying that this era of basketball has the biggest players cutting the hardest and the fastest. Like, it's a lot of step backs, it's a lot of shifty movement that it wasn't before. If you don't have, and you know it's positionless basketball, so even your big is doing the same moves your point guard is. If you have a whole bunch of niggas like that moving in those low tops with no ankle support, it would make sense that a few Achilles gonna go.
You're right, but did you see the angle that he was at? Like he was at a very low angle.
He was.
He was at a low, like
He was bent forward as he stepped back.
Injured. So they said if you got one injury, it just hurts like another spot. You know what I'm saying?
I'm on the standpoint of, are we teaching people to do the right things in the basketball court. Because when you lean that far forward, right? Lean that far forward, you're at like a, you're very far forward. I'm not going to give a degree, but I want to say
Right.
45.
65.
You leaning up. When you drive to the basket and you're trying to achieve your full speed at that angle, track stars don't do that.
Well, they do that, but the issue is that
Basketball play.
the issue is that you're stepping back and then immediately exploding forward. You don't see that in track, no. But you see a track athlete come out the blocks at that same angle, but the back forward is the issue.
You're right, but they had it's like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 step thing where they at that angle, then they get up and they start.
Right. But yeah, no, I think it's the changes in direction, because we've seen the same thing in football with running backs. When you change directions that quick and your body's not prepared for it, something's gonna go. ACL, MCL, Achilles, something's gonna go.
So him, my bad. So him, like when you look at when he aggravated the injury. When he aggravated the injury, he was doing the same thing. He was leaning far forward, trying to take off on that foot that's not working well. I just don't see.
He's also played 100+ games in the season, like at that point. So he's got a lot of miles on his legs at this point.
That can't be it, because
you a little tunnelish, CT.
People used to play 82 games a lot. They play 82 games a lot. Michael Jordan had a foot injury. His foot injury was based solely on the shoe. His shoe was fucked up. Year 2.
I mean, I guess that.
All I'm trying to say is that if your leg, your bottom, your leg, your ankle, from your calf to your foot, if it's fucked up, look at your shoe first. Look at your shoe first.
I think that's fair. I think that's a very fair statement. Because I wouldn't say necessarily that are we like teaching these players like the wrong thing or anything like that. Because I mean, in order to be as shifty as a lot of them are, it's going to take some of those movements. So I wouldn't necessarily say that you're doing something wrong or bad. You just better make sure your body is conditioned in a way that you're able to do that. Because
I think he is.
I would imagine so. I wouldn't imagine Halliburton isn't conditioned to be able to do that. He's been doing that his whole career for real.
But you saw like the game before.
Whole career is debatable.
The game before, he had a calf injury. I'm not a doctor. No way, shape, or form.
Was it a calf? I know it was a strain.
I thought it was his quad.
Yeah,
I thought it was his quad.
All right, it's a leg injury.
Yeah.
That same leg the injury was on is the same leg that had the Achilles problem.
Right.
There is a walking problem. So,
well, to CT's point, you're going to compensate where you're already, if you already have an injury there, other muscles are going to compensate for that injury.
Playing every 2 days.
Let me put it differently. When you walk around in a shoe that's not good for you, you have knee problems. I'm not doing basketball moves. I'm not going up for a layup. My knee hurts. It hurts. I feel like he's wearing the wrong shoes. I feel like he's getting the wrong treatment on his leg. It's not that far-fetched.
No, I'm not saying that.
Okay.
I'm not saying that's far-fetched at
He
all.
can get in that certain time.
You said what?
So there's only so much treatment he can get in that short amount of time.
Right.
Right. So why try?
Why try? Because there's no chance that you ever make it back to that spot in your career again.
Nor will they.
No, I said why try?
But all right, so I said that. But now what's his chances?
I mean, I understand what you're getting at, but it depends on how he comes back.
It depends, but how people have come back from their Achilles.
KD
It
did it.
hasn't been greater.
Kobe did
It
it.
hasn't been greater. It hasn't been greater.
A couple guys did it.
A lot of dudes did it.
Name
Yeah, I
one.
mean
Right.
KD, Kyrie, Clay.
KD
KD,
came back better.
KD came back better.
I don't know.
KD's best days were
He
in Oklahoma.
he
Yeah,
came back
all
with a
stars.
different style of
Yeah,
game. See, that's what
Yeah.
it is. Is usually when you do take injuries like that, you do have to adjust a point in your game to be able to be as productive. KD was dunking on niggas back in the day.
Exactly.
He don't do that no more.
Nope.
He play more like Carmelo Anthony now than he did when he first came in the
He's
league.
an elbow J. He a jump
KD
shot
still
nigga.
locks up.
Jump
KD still
shot from
guards
nice
big.
when you feel like it.
Clay was never the same after that.
KD washed up unless he's playing for the gold medal in the
You crazy as hell.
what's it called, Olympics. That's the one time he for real plays the hardest though. It seemed like.
Or with a already assembled cast like
Speaking
Golden
of that,
State.
you hear about the trade rumors, Cliff?
With who?
Rumor is LA might be trying to go for Jared Allen and got a trade package.
All right,
What's the trade pack?
I ain't mad at that.
I think it was like Dalton Connect, Dorian Finney-Smith. I think like a second round.
There
like
might
two
have to
sec-
be a three-way team trade.
Yeah,
Probably CT.
that's what it was before. We
'Cause
talked
ain't
about
no
it
way
a
they
couple
gonna keep
episodes
them
ago.
small players.
They can go ahead and take Braun back. Give us Mobley and Allen.
Go ahead and take Brian back.
Going nowhere.
Yeah, nah, we ain't giving up Allen. Well, I did hear and this is the dumbest. This would have been the dumbest move by the Cavs, in my opinion. But I heard that the Cavs was willing to offer up Mobley and somebody else for Kevin Durant, and I was like, nah, don't do that. That don't even make sense.
Uh,
You don't want them 32? You don't want them 25 points?
Not for Mobley and whoever else. I don't care if whoever else was Craig Porter Jr. No, I don't.
the defensive player of the year. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. And then by doing that, you're putting all of the weight on Jared Allen at that point, who's not really able to be available for that without all that pressure. A lot of those games, Mobley had to play center because Jared Allen was out. Why are you keeping the guy who gets injured more? Yeah, nah, that just wouldn't make sense to
Mobley
me.
was hurt too, though.
You broke up a bit. What you say?
Mobley be hurt too.
Nah, he's definitely hurt too, but a lot of Mobley's injuries come from the fact that you playing out of position, covering for somebody else that's already hurt.
He ain't playing him out of position.
He playing out of position. He came in as a 4. He ain't 5 ready.
Not the
He can
He's the
play
biggest dude on the
5.
court every time.
He can play 5, but he ain't 5 ready. No.
Biggest dude out there every game.
He's the tallest. He's not the biggest. That nigga lanky as
All
shit.
his defensive, so he can play the 5.
Yeah, but it's no different than your boy AD, right? AD had to put on crazy weight to really be able to play the 5 comfortably. He was getting injured too with them putting him there. That was half the reason why he was complaining, talking about I want to go to a
AD
team.
was actually going against way better bigs.
Doesn't matter. He was playing in a position that he wasn't naturally, and he was going against whoever he was going against, getting injured to the point that he was arguing with the team saying he wanted to go somewhere where he could play his natural position. And then he put on all that weight, and he started playing big in LA. He was doing good, still getting injured though, right? So when I say Evan's not ready, I'm not saying he can't play the 5. I'm just saying that physically, to be somebody that's going to be as dominant as you are currently and maintain and stay available throughout the season, you would have to adjust your body frame.
Well, if they get rid of Mobley, if they get rid of Allen, he's going to be the 5.
He's going to be forced to, right? He's unless they go for somebody else, but yeah, he's going to be forced to, but that also gives you an entire off season to rebuild his frame.
mean,
It's
you
not
keep doing
just
that
like
now.
throwing him in there, at that position when you were prepared for the 4.
So let's. I gotta ask this question because I know time is probably limited. What is y'all's feelings on the KD trade to Houston? So I'm gonna give mine first.
Uh-huh.
Since I feel like Houston is trading athleticism and youth for what can you do for me today? It's it's not the wrong thing to do because if we don't get Kevin Durant, I would give Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks for Kevin Durant. I would do that. The draft picks probably not because when you trade Jalen Green, you trade your athleticism and youthfulness. That's all gone.
Right.
Dylan Brooks,
But you got Thompson.
he was your defense. It started with him. Was he the best at defense? Probably not. But it started with him. So when you trade those two people and then the draft picks, if Houston doesn't win or get to a conference finals this year, y'all fucked up.
Yeah, and you can't get nothing else for KD if it doesn't work out.
KD might fuck around and retire. You wouldn't even know.
KD's getting old. We already know he isn't always available either. If something happens in Houston, they can't get nothing for that guy.
And he was a supersonic, which is besides the point. I'm just saying.
He trying to.
I'm trying. He's been here since 2009, 2008.
Right. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I mean.
I think he got a lot more years left. Like, I don't see no slowing down yet.
I mean, I wouldn't quite say a lot. I would say based on his current style of game, I feel like it can be maintained for a little longer. But I'm not going to say he has a lot of time left.
Got 3.
And then one good injury, it could be over for him.
That's the only thing that I think will take him out.
An injury.
That's it.
Hey, that Achilles looking real right.
Nigga better come in some mids next year.
He already injured his Achilles though, didn't he?
Uh-huh.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
It's a small string keeping that shit together. I'm not saying he's not worth the trade. I'm saying if the Rockets don't make a power move this year with him, you got rid of a lot.
I wonder who's. What'd you say, CT?
I think the Rockets got way better than him.
I wonder whose decision it was. I actually heard Amen wanted out.
But I wouldn't trade Amen. Amen is like
He's
Amen.
going to rookie deal.
He's your. He plays defense. He plays offense. He's athletic.
And you kept saying going.
I wouldn't get rid of him.
I mean, but you already on a bad, trajectory if he's saying he don't want to be there anymore.
Right. But some people don't know what they want.
You just like, shut up, little nigga, and ride it out. See how you feel
later. It's some pimp shit at this point, bitch. You don't know.
Door.
Would have never got there without me.
He's stupid. Nah, but I mean, I agree though. I'm not really pressed over the Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks trade just because Jalen was hella inconsistent. Dylan Brooks wasn't moving the needle. He was helping out for sure, but you're not really moving the needle for us, and that's what we brought you in to do. We expected you to move the needle.
So it was number 2 in the West. So.
The coach of the Rockets,
like they were number 2 in the West.
No, that wasn't on Dylan Brooks. I was on Jalen Green not moving the needle. Wasn't his role. Dylan Brooks was a role player.
Brooks did his part.
Yeah, he definitely did.
Dylan Brooks wasn't moving no fucking needle.
He's not supposed to. He's a role player. He's not supposed to.
My nigga, he just came. He just came to Houston and he's out of there.
He was part of a package deal. It wasn't him solo personally. It was a package deal.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
package deal. They had to give him Cliff. They had to give him away. If you get Kevin Durant, you got to give your star player and your two best away.
They will not be number 2 in the West next year.
This is outlandish and wrong and stupid and crazy. I'm doing everything I can to make the cushion of this work well. But the Celtics traded Drew Holiday, right?
Right.
Drew Holiday is a calm, collected version of Dylan Brooks.
I would take
Right.
Drew Holiday over Dylan.
But that's fine. But they got traded either
All I'm
way.
trying to
Drew
say is
Holiday's
that
been traded way more times.
they're both defensive presences, and Drew Holiday will get you points. Dylan Brooks will get you points.
Brooks.
Dylan Brooks will fuck
Right.
around.
Dylan Brooks is good for
Hold up,
shots.
hold up. We can't all talk. What? Go
All right,
ahead.
so Dylan Brooks will fuck around and get you some points and all that. I feel like Dylan Brooks was a good trade because any team can use that type of person. But it's a bad trade because for the Rockets, who's playing defense? Van Fleet, Jabari, not Jabari,
They
his
hoping
name-
Amen. But I don't know
Amen?
how you're gonna get Amen and KD on the floor without having KD at the 4.
I think Amen. I think KD could run a 3 or 2. You don't think he could be a shooting guard or a small forward?
Not a shooting guard. Small forward.
Anything.
Yeah, I don't know that he's keeping up at the small forward position, or I mean the shooting guard position. But I would say small forward.
Amen could be 2 or 4, easy 2 or 4.
1 through 4. Yeah.
I guess what I'm trying to get at here is that I don't think the Rockets lost too much defense, but losing Jalen Green seems to be, I don't know. I would have tried to find some with Dylan Brooks and some draft picks because they're
That ain't
trading
enough.
athleticism. KD needs an athletic person on his team.
Dylan Brooks averaged 14 points last year. That was his best season with Houston.
That's
Yeah,
great.
exactly. He came in there balling.
That's when
He was averaging 18, 17, 16 in Memphis.
And you see,
He's not moving the needle in Houston. That's what I'm getting at. He's not the same Dylan Brooks.
So are you agreeing with me with saying that they should have kept Jalen Green, moved another piece, because KD with an athletic 2, an athletic 3 makes him a lot
they weren't
better.
gonna be able to do that though. Keep him in.
I'm not really pressed for the trade in general, to be honest. Like, I like KD's ability to get points, but it may be because I'm a Cavs fan, right? So I'm kind of traumatized by the lack of availability when it counts. I don't want everything on a guy that's injury prone. I just don't. I don't care how good he is. I don't want to put it all on a guy like that. Because you could get us all the points in the world. You could have us with a great record when the season's over. But once the playoffs start, there is no games off. There is no sitting out. You got to be available the entire time. I don't know that.
He knows that.
I don't. Yeah, but that don't mean his body does.
He knows that.
That don't mean his body does. The past couple years, he's been out early in the playoffs.
They haven't even made the playoffs.
We haven't seen a KD late in the playoffs since Golden State. How many years ago was that? That's almost 10 years ago, my G.
Brooklyn, he was almost
Brooklyn. He had his foot on the line. He would have beat Milwaukee. Like, he's been in the playoffs a lot.
No, I said late in the playoffs.
That was late. They would have been in the conference finals if he made that shot. When his foot was
the shot,
it was the Bucks. It was the Bucks or somebody else.
Yep, the Bucks.
He had on the line, he
So
shot
that's
3.
third round.
Second round, going to the third.
And they had Kyrie and James.
Second
hurt.
round. So you still got a third round, final conference finals and finals. So you wasn't halfway into it, is what I'm saying.
But I'm just saying, like, he knows. Like, when he gets some players, he ain't even have no team this year. He's playing with G League.
You got to think, even if they would have hit that, he still would have had potentially 21 more games to get to the finals to win the championship. If all the series went 7 games.
I need to look that up. I don't think it was that far off. I think that was the playoffs that got them to the conference finals.
Got who?
My bad, I'm doing something.
I thought that was black.com. I said, what the fuck?
I thought that was mouth. I said, what the fuck?
Whoa.
Listen, but that
I don't grind shit up no more. I don't grind shit up no
this
more.
nigga bougie as
And
shit, man.
after KD tore his Achilles too, he was hooping like that, going
No, he
crazy.
wasn't.
I'm not willing to give all that up. You giving up 5 draft picks and 6 draft
They going
picks.
for that ring. They might get Russ too, I heard.
No, Russ is washed up and he's already played there. He's not playing with KD. They can't play together. They don't work well.
Yeah,
Not
nah.
happening.
They've been
If
to a
I'm being
finals before.
honest,
Nope, not
Suns
happening.
won that trade.
Final.
And they
no.
lost.
Suns
and they
won
lost.
that trade.
Hell no.
There's no
You
way
got
they didn't
too
win that
many
trade.
guards. You got the dudes who do the same thing. Jalen Green, Devin
They
Booker,
can
Bradley
rebuild
Beal.
if they want to. They got enough for a full 5 and a 6 man. Just off
Man.
trades alone without Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks. And keep it a buck, the Desmond Bain trade was better.
For sure.
How is Desmond Bain getting more? How are we giving up more for Desmond Bain than we are for KD?
Because he's younger. That's just,
but nowhere near on the same level.
I think it's the contract.
I wouldn't say they got to give him time. He's young and he's already proven.
We got a lot of years in the league.
Right. He's got it. You can't say you know what I mean? That's like the same thing we be talking about in the football. Like, we can't be knocking guys.
KD came out of the gates producing.
That's fine, but that's why I like Desmond Bain probably a little bit more, actually, because he was the sleeper. He wasn't same with you know how many guys right now we're talked about, Cliff, that are hot right now. A lot of these guys weren't talked about like that heavily.
So you gonna give up? Who was it? Caldwell Pope, Cole Anthony, and 4 first-round picks for a guy's potential.
I'm not giving up 4 first-round picks
for a guy's potential, or what somebody's already proved.
But but look at the age difference, though. Are you okay?
I get it. You're giving up all that for potential. You're saying he's still young. He has the potential to get better. Whereas KD was always better. He's just now getting older. I'm not giving up more for potential. You have to prove it to me first. Because you could be at your ceiling. You could be at your ceiling right now. And then I just gave up all that hoping you get better. At least the Houston gave up all that knowing he's better, hoping he can stay in the game, hoping he doesn't get injured.
I mean, but once again, it depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for the short term, the Band-Aid, you get the KD. You looking for the long term fix?
Go get that ring right now. You go get KD.
My whole thing is,
yeah, exactly.
I don't know that you get that far.
Desmond Bain, Franz Wagner, Apollo Banchero, what's his name? The point guard, light skin, his dad played. What's his name?
Oh, Anthony.
Yeah, like
Cole Anthony, Jalen Suggs.
Cole Anthony.
Cole Anthony's gone. He's gone. He was a part of that trade.
That was Greg Anthony.
But Jalen Suggs, when he's healthy, he's decent too. It's like when these guys are healthy,
he's just inconsistent. Again, he'll give you anywhere from 7 to 16 points, maybe a couple 20 games in the season.
Jalen Suggs is like Josh Hart. He's a big man. He's a big man stuck in a short man's body.
Right.
He wants to get you 8 rebounds offensive. He wants to give you 8 rebounds. You know what I'm saying? 10, 15 points.
He might be a little more offensive.
He's way more of an athlete than.
Yeah, he might be a little more offensively inclined than Josh Hart.
So you think
he could have been a quarterback? Mel sent that video.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are telling me that Jalen Suggs is more offensively minded than Josh Hart.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah,
let me do my research. Let me do my research before I respond.
Because he's more of because Jalen Suggs isn't really known for defense. He's known for.
It sounds like the same. It's the same person.
No,
you're not far off.
They're not.
No, Josh Hart is more defensive minded. That's why he's known to get boards. You know what I'm saying? Jalen's more offensive.
Okay.
Josh Hart is like a less offensive he's like a less offensive Lou Dort, and Lou Dort isn't even really offensive like that.
Jalen Suggs don't shoot that three. Josh be got to
Yeah.
be open to shoot that.
Yeah, exactly. CT facts.
And he's still gonna pass on it a lot of the time.
That might still dribble hand off it. Yeah,
Uh huh.
it don't look too good. Jalen gotta fly.
But don't get me wrong, I do think Josh Hart is like one of those glue players for real.
And Jalen
Blueskies.
might dunk you too.
He can.
Yeah,
He might
he's
do what,
great.
CT?
He's.
Dunk.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I just really don't. I don't like that trade, man.
I mean, I hate this.
I don't like either trade, to be honest. I don't like the Desmond Bain or the Kevin Durant trade.
That's because you don't
Magic is
understand
like,
it.
we gotta get better. KCP, we think that you wasn't enough.
But essentially, what's going to have to happen is, in order for the Rockets to maintain where they were last year, getting all the way up to second in the West, they're going to have to get two productive players with that 10th pick and that 59th pick. You got to get two players that's going to be able to make up the defensive holes that you've created. Because we know KD's not playing D like that. And if you expect it, he's not playing D like that. He can, but he's not playing D like that.
Seen it a lot last year.
No, he
with a
didn't.
better team, he's gonna stop it.
He ain't playing
Crazy.
D like that.
He ain't playing D like that.
And then if
CT
you
still.
expected him to put up 25 a night, you're going to have to let him slack on defense because he's too old to be playing both sides of the court like that. Nah, I don't care. You can shake your head all you want. Nigga, he's too old.
Beat the Cavs. Beat the Cavs.
Whoa.
Listen.
What animosity you got?
Is this facts?
That's what he said because it's facts.
I mean, it's
CT
82
toxic.
games. Teams is going to get wins.
Hey, out there playing D.
Teams is going to get wins. It's 82 games in the season.
They'll have a way better coach over there, too.
Yeah, nah. Anthony Edwards struggles with playing both sides of the ball, defense and offense. So if you expect that old ass KD to do it,
KD is in his cherry picking years.
he's
KD
not.
ski?
KD ain't even on the free throw. KD ain't even underneath the basket. He back there behind with all the guards. And
7 foot. Is standing on the half court line.
Give me the rock.
Yeah.
He said, "Cap." He ain't boxing nobody out in the paint.
You think KD playing defense? CT. Let's just be honest with ourselves.
I've seen it, though. That's all I'm saying. With my own
ain't
eyes.
seen it,
I
Chris.
wasn't telling no lies. Like,
It exists. KD playing defense exists.
I got clips of all of it. Like, I got clips.
I mean, but we ain't gonna sit here and act like it's 100
So
plays
he doing
in a
that every
game.
game? He doing
But
that
I'm
every
just saying,
game?
seen him. No, what you mean every game?
He okay, he's doing it consistently.
Better team, he's definitely gonna show more too. The fuck, he played with some. He was out there with a lot of G League fucking players, bro. You wouldn't know. You wouldn't.
Oh, he's real hooper. You already see my highlight.
He said he was out there with some
disrespect
G
me.
League
Brad
players.
Bill wasn't out there for a lot of games. It was missing a lot of players, so he was out there having to guard a lot of the best players. What you mean?
I mean, okay, touche.
On the Suns, what was the Suns' biggest problem?
Defense. Because KD had to play it.
That's all I'm gonna say.
He's not a 5.
I'm leaving it there. I'm not saying it's his fault. I'm saying
Playing the 4. You got Book playing the point. You got some G League player playing the point. Like,
but the team's problem was defense, though, right?
huh?
The team's problem was defense. The team's problem was defense.
Yeah, you got rid of Mikal Bridges. You got rid of Ayton. Not saying Ayton was the best defensively, but you got rid of a lot of your pieces on the defensive side.
All I'm saying is that you're right. You're right. You got rid of your defensive pieces.
Some terrible
The next season, when you got rid of your defensive pieces, what was your biggest problem? It was defense. KD, his 7'6" ass, he did something. I'm not gonna say he didn't play defense. I'm just saying that with him on that team, it didn't make
playoff both times, and they just had a stupid. after they made 2 things. So yeah, and I'm
Ooh,
at the final.
isn't
Not
that a
it.
hot take, right? The Suns or the Houston actually just kind of did the same thing the Suns did.
What's that?
What you mean?
Gave up all of their defensive pieces to get the player that they wanted to
And you
try to
gonna see,
get further.
you might see the same thing with the Rockets this
But
year.
they didn't give up that much like they did the Suns gave up to get KD the first time.
All I'm saying is that Jalen Green, as much as we want to say he's inconsistent, he was active on the defensive end. The,
Jalen Green?
the defensive problem for the Rockets. The
Mm,
Rockets,
I
the
don't know. Stephen was dropping them off.
the Rockets are going to be better.
Oh no, it was
The Rockets are going to be better.
Next year,
Yes, I think they're going to be better. They're in,
Without Jalen Green?
it depends on
yeah.
what they do in this draft.
I think they're going
Kept
to be better.
Draft
Jabari
just
Smith.
started.
I think they're going to score more points, but that's going to be their defense, his offense.
I
They kept
mean,
Steven Adams
when it comes to scoring, I like Alfred Şengün and KD. But
and White more. Like, he's gonna be nice. They
and
got some
who?
guys.
Fred Van Fleet is probably going to come up.
Fred,
I'm
Fred
not.
don't. What? They just paid Fred an extension 25 plus.
I'm saying he's probably. Well, here's what I'm saying is
To come off the bench.
to finish my point. The Rockets are going to be better next year.
I don't know about better
They're
than
not going to see the
second seed.
championship. Adding KD is not going to bring you towards a championship. The Nuggets might fuck around and have a better team than you just because of who starts on that team.
I would say that's fair.
You added
I don't
KD,
better than second
you're going to be in the
seed.
same position that you were probably in that you were in this year. You're in a second round, third round. KD has been known to not to bring you to the promised land. He'll get you to the finals, maybe.
Cooper Flag.
And then
Yeah, I seen the pick was in. They ain't announced it yet, did they?
Easy
Nah.
pick.
They announced it.
then
Cooper Flag in
KD was what
Dallas.
the Rockets needed though. He don't want to attack. He wanted to Texas.
is he gonna get traded? Probably not.
Nah, I ain't trading him.
They said they more. They said they was impressed after the workout than they were before.
Oh no, he the truth.
He decent.
Nah, he the truth for real.
He
Ooh,
got to
oh
show
my
me. He got to
God!
show
With
me.
Kyrie now, oh my
Right, that's
God!
gonna be dangerous.
With AD,
That's gonna
You
be
got hope.
dangerous.
You got hope. Kyrie and AD's healthy. Stop it, CT. Quit it,
shit, I'm
man.
taking my chances
You
every
do
time.
gotta
Trust
hope
me.
Kyrie and KD's healthy. And
I'm
at this
taking my
point,
chances.
it seems like a safe bet to say they both go out same season.
And they kept Daniel Gafford, and they got Derek Lively. Yeah, they gonna be nice.
We got Washington too. They got backup for him. I don't think the
They
Mavericks.
got Clay.
I don't think the Mavericks make the Eastern Conference Finals.
The
Like
Western.
I don't think they make the Western Conference Finals. You're right.
No, I don't
I
think
don't.
so. I don't think that
They make
this.
the playoffs. That's a plus.
I think they make the playoffs for sure, but I don't. I don't think they make the Western either.
So they thought after the Luka trade, everybody was gonna be off of them. So yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
I gotta go eat real quick. I'm hungry as hell.
Yep. Um, that's what's up though.
Fuck Cooper Flag, weak ass nigga.
Another Dookie go number one, man.
Another Duke about to be Dookie.
You crazy little bitch. You a hater.
Dookie Duke. That's what we call him. Dookie Dukes.
You a fucking over the bridge hater. You fucking
Mm-hmm.
Kentucky rider.
Whoa. Hey, I've been down
Yeah.
since 2010.
Over the bridge hater.
No. You know how we get down. Hey, most NBA stars in the league. Hey, y'all heard what Calipari just said the other day? He said, guess what my guys have made probably combined that have played for me. He said he said something billion. Something in the billions. Well, all their contracts? Man, come on now. You know where we do it at.
He patting the stats.
You want to go to the league? Go to Kentucky, baby.
He patting the stats.
I mean, you know that he's Italian. That's how them niggas get down.
Damn.
I'm just
Nigga
keeping it a buck, bro. I'm just
crazy.
keeping it a buck.
He cooking
Italian
the
niggas,
books.
Italian niggas be cocky. Hey, tell me an Italian nigga y'all ain't met that don't seem like he kind of cocky or something. Man, them niggas be like, you know what I'm saying? That's some real Godfather shit.
I
Like, damn,
mean,
dude. Like, chill.
I ain't gonna say that's not accurate. I guess just the way you the way you presented it was kind
You
of
know what I
crazy.
mean? You be like, damn, okay, little Benny. Benny ain't no hoe. Nigga don't play.
Got the Spurs on the clock.
Oh, is that who's next?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, paired up with
Spurs been having some
He
picks the past couple years. Past
take
3
Ace though,
years.
because
You said
Ace they guards. They got these Fox three. They got what's the dude? Castle. He just went rookie of
uh-huh.
the year.
Yeah, they got some
Patel.
picks, man. I'm trying to tell you.
they got some pickerbackers.
They got some picks. What about Porzy leaving?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Porzy leaving
Oh,
Boston.
they rebuilt like a motherfucker. I'm shitty. They tee out all next year too.
The
I
Nets
seen
got the best out of that.
Utah's looking to try to get Jalen Brown.
I saw that.
Really?
They gave an aggressive offer for Jalen. Remember we talked about that last night. I said since they gave up Porzy, you know somebody else is about to be up out of there.
But what's an aggressive offer?
Crazy.
Um,
You
I
know
don't
what I
know. I
mean?
don't know what an aggressive offer would be because you wouldn't want to give up marketing.
But
Right.
this draft might be crazy, man.
I can see them letting
See
go
some
of
trades.
Sexton.
Yeah, we can see some trades in this draft because I think, Boston picked up Terrence Mann and fucking
No, Boston picked up George Niang in a second.
Yang.
Yeah,
Oh, Terrence didn't go there yet.
The Nets got Terrence Mann in a first, the 22nd pick. That's why I said I think the
Mm.
Nets came out the best in that 3-way.
The Netterbockers?
And then the Pelicans got Jordan Poole and Sadiq Bey with a second, got the 40th pick. For CJ McCollum, Kelly Olynyk, and a future second. And you know when they say future second, that motherfucker probably ain't gonna come around till 2028.
Right.
Cause you ain't say 2026 second or 2027 second. You said future, which means it's still up for negotiation which one we give you.
All right. It's up in the air, as they say.
Right.
A shrimp on the bobby.
Oh, but the Celtics did get Anthony Simmons though.
Anthony Simons,
Uh
yeah.
huh.
Oh, yeah, yeah, they did get him.
And 2 future seconds for Drew
Blazer
Holiday.
gonna look different. That's gonna look nice though.
No, it's not.
That's another reason why I can
Yeah.
see them letting go of a Jalen Brown for the right ticket.
Price. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Spurs
gonna have
got
to keep
Rutgers
Derek
guard
White.
Dylan Harper.
You said what happened?
Rucker. Spurs got Rucker guard Dylan Harper.
Wow.
Is he nice, CT? You know, I didn't watch no college ball, so I don't know.
I
Yeah, I
don't
didn't watch
either.
a lot
So
this year.
So what? So does that mean? What's that mean for De'Aaron Fox?
he averaged 19 and 4.
Oh yeah, they ought to trade De'Aaron Fox.
No, they not.
Or move him to the 2. He just came over last
They
year,
can have
didn't
this dude come off the bench.
No,
He
they
could
not
be
about to sit
a
him.
guard.
They
he?
got Stephon Castle starting CT. You think they ought to sit Dylan Harper?
A lot of guards that get drafted. You see what they did at Rob? Like they don't play for real. Like
Yeah, I will say the point guard position is a little tougher of a position that comes straight out of, college into that role. You do usually see him sit for a little bit.
facts.
A lot, baby girl, just a little bit.
Come off the bench. You know what I'm saying?
But I could also, like I said, I could also see them moving De'Aaron Fox to the 2.
They already
Right.
got Chris Paul.
What's that mean?
Right. What's that?
Chris Paul is Udonis Haslam at this point.
Yeah, CT does that.
And then
You said what?
he's coming off the bench.
Chris Paul?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely have Chris Paul come off the bench. Definitely. I definitely would. Fuck, I definitely would. Fuck out of here. This nigga's a fucking player coach.
Hell to the no.
Hell yeah. What you talking about? That's player coach Paul.
I was a player.
This
CP
nigga
played
not gonna work.
the game last year.
You said what?
You hell. I think he played every game last year.
Let's see. That's an easy.
Hey, they gotta pay this man. He still getting paid him high bucks. He's not coming up with fucking big. Fuck.
Chris Paul, how many games did he play? He did play every game.
Exactly, like crazy as fuck. This guy's coming off the bench.
He had 28 minutes. He played there, average 28 minutes,
I just
8.8
know
points, 7.4
like,
rebounds.
none of these young bucks. He's laughing.
I said rebounds, assists, 7.4 assists.
Oh, 7.4 assists too? Yeah, he's not coming off the bench.
Yeah, nah, why not?
Wemby got hurt halfway through the season, so he didn't finish the season, and they were still supposed to make it the playoffs.
But we acting like we acting like 82 games is his norm. Last time he had 82 was 2014.
Exactly, in this point in his career, do you think he's coming
that
off
just
the
sounds
bench?
like a lucky season to me because before you had 58, 59.
A lot of luck got to play into it. I know.
He did have 65 and 70 in 21 and 22.
So if he's playing 65 and above, he's not. Yeah,
but that 65 and 70, you was doubling your points. You were doubling your points, and you had more assists.
Well, he's out there with a lot of guys now. He's just dribbling that peel now.
I mean, it would. Okay, so from that perspective,
It's still solid.
From that perspective, I understand why you would expect to see a Chris Paul, being their starting point guard. But at the same time, you're sacrificing your points with him out there at that position because you have point guards that can score, though.
This young guy is learning off what I'm doing. We're going to just teach him as we go. Me and D Fox.
He player coaching.
D Fox got hurt too. He didn't even finish the season. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually going to be out here with my guys fully loaded now, so we just actually see what this can look like.
Yeah, he player coaching.
Ain't no fully loaded.
My coach even left. Pop, he got hurt. He ain't even coaching here no more. So, you know what I'm saying? So, one of the reasons why I came here.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about CP starting point guard in San Antonio.
They comparing Dylan Harper to Cade Cunningham.
I can see it. 19 and 14 pass, yeah.
That's crazy on the Spurs. But it's about to be some squads.
And they going towards bigger points anyway. That's what's in right now.
Bigger point guards, yep. 6'6" and above.
Right. And Chris Paul's a 6 foot elderly point guard.
Paul is not, he's accepted for all that. Like, we ain't gonna include him. We know CP is that.
Yeah, I mean, he's good to have on the team. He's just not starting.
His IQ, I don't give a fuck about
Bring him off the bench.
His IQ is way high.
Nope.
Could be the highest.
Yeah.
Could be the highest, but I'm not. I
don't think know nothing about that.
I'm not putting him on.
I with a Q.
Who? CT?
You don't know nothing about that.
You just seen me balling the other night, bro. I was going crazy.
This nigga crazy.
The screen was blurry.
It don't matter.
This motherfucker was in a layup line.
Because listen, when you got that much greatness, it's like a heat wave. You know how things get blurry in the heat? You know what I'm saying? It was, man.
It was saving you from them clanks.
You heard the swish, though, and you seen the floater. You didn't even know Mel got a floater now. Yeah.
That nigga floated it by accident. He lost control of the ball.
No.
That's all right. I get a clear view. I get a clear view soon. You know what I mean? Y'all gonna see.
How many takes did it get you to just make a couple
chill,
He clipped out a 2 hour long shoot around.
God. He
That's
said,
not
let
the
me flip
point,
it up a little bit.
He said that's
But,
not the
but
point.
CT, that's not the point. Why
That's
you
definitely
hating?
the point.
Bruh, no, it did take me a couple tries though. I'm not gonna lie, I was getting
I already
pissed
know.
too.
Them
I
That's
was
double
getting
rims,
pissed.
them double rims is turbo outside too. I already know.
That's Ron Harper's son.
Who is it?
Yeah,
I didn't know. I didn't know.
yeah.
I would. I wouldn't be surprised.
That's interesting.
What? Ron Harpy?
The
Ron
Dylan
Herp?
Harper dude.
Ron Herpers?
That's interesting, huh?
You think?
76ers on the clock.
CT, you think Brianna Stewart could drop 20 tonight? She had 18 last game.
I'm really for 15.
Yeah, I'm about to just put her for 15. Well, I got a ticket where I was doing a stretch a little bit, like I did, what, 18 legs? It ain't too much of a
Too
stretch, but
long.
it's. You think? Nah, bro, because I usually be hitting. Y'all know I be hitting 18, like 18 to 20 out of a ticket. Like, I
Not
mean,
every night.
no,
Not
not
every
every
night.
night. Not every
Not
night.
every
You're
night.
right.
Every blue
You're
moon
right.
don't count. Moons ain't came no time
Bro,
soon.
hey, we ain't got no wins in a while. That's toxic. I was telling Cliffy last night, I was like, we gonna get one. It was like me, it's like we gonna get one.
Yeah, I had one
That's
last
why
week, and then that one that just
we
came.
had.
For some reason, it was a bet. I was telling Mock yesterday, a bet that I placed on June 15th just cashed out for me yesterday.
What?
I've
Was it
never
tennis?
seen that before.
What was it? Tennis?
Nah, it was WNBA. I made the bet on June 15th, and it just cashed out yesterday. It was
Yeah,
only like
yesterday.
$176 and some change, but
It's
still.
from like yesterday. It's
You
funny.
can
Isn't
flip
it?
that though. I
These
ain't know.
motherfuckers was holding my bread.
That's
At least they ain't
crazy.
holding your pocket.
Shit, they holding that too in a way. Fuck.
Man, I swear.
They holding that too. What you talking about?
Nigga robbing me
You hear
blind.
me?
Shit.
Like this
Yeah,
nigga
they holding the pocket,
legally
but we
sticking
the
me
one
up.
we the one with the thumb, but they holding the pocket. I'm like, God
Trying to make
damn.
a come up on my way down.
You motherfuckers. Did y'all see
Down.
that video I sent you on Instagram of them saying Pascal Siakam was either on the floor or on the bench every time anybody got hurt?
He wasn't.
I
No, I didn't see that yet. That's what they said.
I
it
sent
was
it.
like every round.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
sent it on the in the group chat, and it was everybody. It was Steph, KD, it was Kyrie, it was everybody. And after we seen that nigga where this motherfucker, I don't
Doing
care.
their eyes like
Yeah,
that.
who
Yeah.
pray like that? Stop playing with me, you fucking witch doctor.
Oh,
That's
I don't know a
it.
nigga that roll his eyes back in his head to pray.
yo, chill.
The fuck? So that that means that I'm kind of looking at you next time somebody get hurt. If where's Siakam at?
He said he think he be closing his eyes, but he's like,
Nah, nigga, you ain't closing your motherfucking eyes. You got a voodoo doll in your left pocket. Stop playing with us.
VJ Ed, what's his name? VJ Edgecomb. They got long
Hedgecomb? Yeah,
Edgecomb.
I know
His
who that
pro
is.
comp is Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, I know who that is.
Yeah, Wiggins. These won't be weak.
hell no, Wiggins is so hard.
If Wiggins
Because of
was
that.
hard, okay, CT. I'm about to put you in a hot spot. If Wiggins was so hard, why'd your boy LeBron have him traded away from the Cavs?
Because LeBron ain't know what he had. Wiggins
Thank
was the
you.
number one.
Thank you, Cliff.
Wiggins. No, I'm saying
He
Wiggins
already
was
know what
somebody.
he love.
But no,
Wiggins.
no, that's making my point. Like you said, he was somebody, and even LeBron still traded him away.
Eat that piece. We need a big.
Oh, chill. You ain't even no
It ended
big.
up working out for him. You know what I'm saying? He got paid.
I
Richard
mean, I guess
paid.
yeah. I guess you could say it worked out for him.
Made an
He's in
all-star. Got
Miami
a ring.
doing nothing.
He got a ring with Golden State.
Okay, off the
Yeah, and he played a big part. Shut up.
No, he did
He
not.
was the number one paid NBA player in Minnesota for a while.
Mark said he didn't play a part. Stop talking.
I didn't say he didn't play a part, but he wasn't him in the like. Come on, let's not play.
Key part.
It's Draymond, Clay, and Steph and them. That's what they say.
Nah, he did his thing.
This last ring they got, he was the reason why. He was one of the reasons why he got that.
Yeah, he had a lot of clutch plays.
And he had a guard Tatum in them. Yeah, stop it.
What's that mean?
What you think that means?
Tatum ain't
You
like
scoring
that.
and locking up. The fuck?
Tatum ain't like that.
I'm mad my
You crazy
Cavs don't
because
have
Tatum went and won a
one.
ring the next year. So how's he not like that?
Tatum's overrated, bro.
Stop it.
I think he is. I'm
I
not gonna
wouldn't
lie.
say
You
overrated.
cat out.
I
You don't
just
He's
know
think
basketball.
overrated.
You
He's
think he
not
overrated.
clutch. He don't get it done.
I
He's
just
not
think they
clutch.
need to put more of a leash on him.
Been in like 7 conference finals already. You stupid.
They need
Mediocre.
they need to put a leash on him. No, we can't have you putting
No
up
fucking leash on him.
15
You got a
three-pointers
signature
and make
shoe.
3 of them.
Signature. Not many guys get a signature shoe, Mal.
They felt bad for him.
Who did? Mike Jordan?
Yeah.
Shut up. Mike did? Mike felt bad.
Yeah, Mike
for him.
don't give
Fuck
anybody. Mike is a stingy type of Negro.
I wouldn't say
Exactly.
stingy. He's very hard.
He's not
like,
giving everybody no.
Yeah, he's not.
Right.
He's that's stingy, Cliff. Yeah, you could be. Look,
Nah, that ain't stingy. That ain't stingy because if you think about the Jordan Brand athletes, you can tell he thought about it before he offered them that. Luka,
Why you hating on Luka?
JT. I'm not hating on Luka. I'm saying you can tell he waited to see what these niggas was going to do before making them athletes like that.
Right.
So if he selects you, he looking at you like, yeah, potential next man up.
JT was just doing some negotiations, you know what I'm saying? I wish it became an Adidas spot, but he ain't that Jordan.
They need to put a leash on his shots, man. If they gonna get back, they need to put a leash on his shots.
No, they trade my guys. Just picture what I come back doing. I'm coming back for that MVP and shit.
He gonna come back shooting 30 something shots a
I'm
game.
on some Shea Alexander type shit. Give me a team. I'm ready.
He ain't no Shea, bro. Chill.
Oh, you crazy. He got a ring too. He got a ring too.
Okay, but he didn't do it like Shea.
He got a ring too.
His resume wasn't like Shea. Stop.
I mean, I'm taking Shea
Nobody's
over
is,
JT.
Dumbass.
Thank you, Cliff.
Nobody's is.
Shea's a lot more efficient. He doesn't take as many dumb shots.
Exactly.
JT takes a lot of dumb shots.
CT.
JT pulls up in people's faces.
When did JT average 32
Can't
points?
average 30 and not take no bad shots. Fuck out of here.
He wasn't
No, I didn't say he didn't take bad shots. I said he's more efficient.
He was averaging 27, 28. Stop it.
We've seen Jason Tatum go 0 for 16 from 3.
He averaged 30 in the playoffs. Stop it.
Why are you taking 16 threes if you ain't hit one?
All right, good enough. Right, exactly.
Why are you doing
That's
that?
what I do.
That's why I said you need to put a leash on him. Stop taking all them shots. You got more people on the court than just you, my nigga.
Put a muzzle on him.
Never. All NBA.
Now I'm not saying
every year.
I
came in this bitch.
I'm not saying take away his green light. I'm just saying you need to watch the shots you take. Because I don't care just because you're 16 and you think shooting over somebody's smart. It's not.
Hey, Deuce. Little Deuce. You know what I'm saying?
He should be ashamed. He teaching this nigga the wrong way early.
Hell no. Hell no.
SCT ashamed.
Gold medal. Just got one of them. He's good.
Got one of them and didn't even participate like that.
Exactly.
Not because of me.
Nah,
I just came off a championship.
I will say that it wasn't necessarily because of him, but
not because of me.
It was because of him. Because
of me.
But they got him to go without him.
Steve Kerr, exactly. Steve Kerr didn't need him. He
didn't really, to be honest, he didn't.
He didn't. Steve Kerr's worked with less.
Bam Adebayo actually took your spot. Bam Adebayo was like, nah, JT, sit down. I got it this year.
Yeah, CT, how you feel about that?
He was just coming off a ring. Not everybody did that.
I agree. So ain't that all the more reason to play?
Hey, man, when I got my ring and the gold medal on.
That's all the more reason to play him. Shit.
I'm over chilling. Feet up, chilling. Harry, I'm over just chilling.
This nigga was the finals MVP runner-up sitting on the bench watching niggas play in different countries.
Hey.
I'd have been like, I could have kicked it with the fam for all this, Steve.
Niggas
Right.
that just go medal. They won't even remember this shit years from now. I was, you know what I'm saying, didn't even play.
They
They
gonna
gonna just
remember. They gonna remember because eventually they
they
gonna look
gonna
up the
remember my
stats and be like,
resume.
"This nigga wasn't even in the game."
This ain't even my first goal. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Is it not?
I think he did like the Rio one in 2016.
Bro, he's not him.
16.
2000, was it 2020?
21.
2020 was the last one, yeah, before
2020. 2020.
he
Yeah.
was on that squad.
Probably. I don't see why.
Yeah. He was one of the best in the league, pretty damn sure. So, yeah, you definitely got to go with that year.
He
Yeah,
said
Was
for
it
damn
Rio?
sure.
Rio, I think it was like him and KD on that team, too.
put
Yeah.
a leash on him.
Put a muzzle on him.
Put a leash on him. That nigga take too many shots a game.
That's
Put a
probably
tab.
remember Isaiah Thomas, where I had that
About
whole thing
25,
about Isaiah
26.
Thomas, how he wasn't on the dream team and shit.
Uh
Yeah,
huh. With Jordan. Uh huh.
That might have been the case.
Ain't nobody with no. Well, it could have been. Maybe LeBron was like, "This nigga shoot too much. Just keep him on the bench."
Jordan was like, I mean, if you put Isaiah on his team, I guarantee he ain't gonna give him the ball. I'm never giving this nigga the ball. Put him in the game if you want to. Run the pick and roll. I'm never giving it to the pop man. I'm not doing it.
Con Knoopel.
Who?
Con Knoopel.
On Cuck.
Who's that?
I don't know. It looks like he a guard out of Duke.
No, who got drafted?
Uh huh. Going to the Hornets. Oh
Oh,
no, was he a wing? So he a three? Three?
you said
Kind
the
of short for a three, only 6'5".
You said the Hornets?
Uh huh.
Yeah,
That's who went at 4.
I'm
And
only on
Utah's
the
on deck.
my shit behind. I'm on the Jazz.
Oh no, your shit's in front of me.
Oh,
Yeah, the Jazz is on deck on mine. That's who they just showing the highlights.
who's the last guy? Was he white?
Uh huh.
All right, well, it's about to be
6'5", 219.
gonna be another white person.
Look like he a shooter. 3-and-D shooter.
CT is Joel Lloyd getting 4 assists. I mean 2 assists.
Oh, no, no, Jazz is
Yeah,
on the
that's what I'm
clock.
looking at right now. I'm about to tell you.
You said
Nope.
what, Aaron?
I'm saying the Jazz is on the clock. You talking about Knuckle, K-N-U-P-P-E-L?
Uh huh.
Okay, yeah, no, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's who they just got at 4. Who is their current 2 in Charlotte?
The dude they said, they like, fucking, what's his name?
I don't know.
I can't think of the 2. I know
24.
Brandon Miller's the
Fuck, what's his
3.
name?
Is it
Okay,
Mark Williams?
they normally had Brandon Miller as a 2, and then they had
That could
Miles
be.
Bridges.
Okay. I think
Yeah.
Mark Williams.
So the question is, where do you put this nigga? Damn, this motherfucker got 4 brothers.
Who?
Whatever his name is, Knuppel. And it looks like the one is hella. He look like he damn near 7 foot.
For real?
Hell yeah, they all look younger, and the one has got him by at least 6 inches.
What can Brown do for you?
He might got a basketball family here.
Oh, like the Aaron the Kupos.
Yeah, he got 4 brothers, and 2 of the 4 younger ones are taller than him by a lot. The other 2 look like they're a lot younger. Like the one looks like is in middle school, the other one's in elementary. It looked like
It might be all uncoordinated, nigga. All
could
all
be.
all of them got bad footwork. Driving them like hell.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like I only saw a couple Duke games, just wanting to watch Cooper. I did not pay attention to this dude, this young man.
Did the African dude on that team get drafted yet?
13 legs.
The African cat on that team.
Duke by you?
Nah, on Duke he talking about.
Oh, Duke.
Key player. About Brandon Miller, Miles Bridges.
I like that 13 leg you sent CT. Ain't too shabby. Let me see. 14.
I ain't even look at it.
Jackie Young 4 rebounds. I don't
What
know.
else we talking about?
Look, you gotta look at her last couple games.
Oh, we was just going in on JT.
Hey, get off that. Change the subject.
We got to see
Lead
how
the
he come
league,
back from this
CT.
injury.
CT overrated.
I ain't going that far by no
Hall
means.
of Famer already. If you
No,
stop it.
overrated.
JT,
He's not
JT,
clutch.
JT is the truth. He just he takes too
Yeah.
many dumb shots to me.
If he's the
Boston
truth, he would have
legend.
won.
If he's
He's
done
first
today,
ballot.
his
It,
jersey's going
He's
to the
first
top of the
ballot.
rafters.
why didn't he win Finals MVP?
Jersey's going to the top of the rafters. He
Because
got
Jalen
scammed.
Brown was more clutch than he was off of
Exactly.
less shots.
Scammed.
That's why I said overrated.
Off of less shots.
How you let
Scammed.
You
Robin be
said
Batman?
you said
How
what,
you lead
Aaron?
in every category and don't get it?
I said Steph didn't win either. Steph ain't great.
Exactly. Steph didn't get it over Iguodala, but who was better? Stop it.
I don't know, but Iguodala was more clutch too.
Man, he didn't. Man,
Steph hit shots, but Iguodala
he
made
said
key
more
stops.
clutch than Steph
Hell
that
yeah, when
year.
it come to the plays, clutch plays, hell yeah.
Pascal Siakam.
In the finals, yes.
I'm not hearing that shit.
I said I'm not hearing that.
Shit, Iguodala was getting blocks, steals, all kinds of shit. It wasn't just points.
Getting 37 dropped on his fucking head
Man,
Oh,
by your dad.
by the greatest.
By your dad. So it's hard to stop a nigga that's that good. I'm not gonna lie to you.
who? LeBron?
Yeah.
LeBron overrated too.
I would.
Yeah, I
Losing
don't
the
know.
Lakers. It's about to be all bad for LeBron. Hey, I'm watched CT. New ownership.
Did you say
Look, new
LeBron
ownership.
James is overrated? Is that what he
New,
said?
That's
Run
what
this
he
bitch
said.
yeah,
up.
He
what
was
you
just
about to
talking.
see?
Everything
New
new.
sheriff in town. Watch. LeBron probably nervous. You got new ownership,
Everything new.
new sheriff in town.
They just
That
showed
was
your boy
fire. That was
CT.
Everything
fire,
new.
CT.
They just showed your boy Ace Bailey.
Pay me some.
You got drafted.
They can say Malcolm when I
Did
get
some of
there.
stuff 4th of July.
Where you get that from, actually, real quick?
You dig? Gotta get the big boy guy. You dig?
That's some
Oh, I know.
baby.
Is them the peanut joints?
Yeah, that's some baby. I'm hot. That's the
Man,
baby D. That's real baby
Hey,
D.
that is baby D. But I love
You see how
peanut
you
M and
do it, too?
M's. I
You see how you do
love
it?
peanut M. That's
Me
that's my
too.
the
favorite candy.
small pack, too small. Can't get them. Give
I
me
might
I
try
one.
to go to
agree.
jail over trying to rob CT. I'd try to rob you over some peanut. I'll be
I
like,
gotta
Hey,
get the king size.
I'm definitely too far from you, Melly
yeah.
man.
CT be like, where the peanut M&Ms go? They went back to the
Ace Bailey to
city.
Utah, CT.
I seen that.
Wow.
That's
Mm-hmm.
CT's bro right there.
Ace Bailey to Utah, Washington on the clock.
They said comp LeBron. No, I didn't say that shit. But it said he averaging 17.6 points. Oh, his pro comp is Brandon Miller.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
Better know.
good.
They said Cooper Flagg's pro comp is Kawhi. Stop it.
Nah, I wouldn't quite say that.
That man is Dirk Nowitzki.
Not at all.
You know what I think?
I think he got sauce. Dirk ain't never had sauce. He just had a shot and
Dirk had a little swag to him. Stop,
nah.
bro.
I'm not gonna sit here and let you disrespect Dirk like
Yeah,
that.
I
Dirk
can't
ain't
let you.
Right.
never
That's what
had
I
no
mean.
sauce.
Come on, man.
He had that
Come
little
on,
shimmy.
man.
What you
Dirk,
Dirk
mean?
had the
yeah,
1
Dirk had
foot
a
legger.
Dirk had turnaround followaways.
Man,
Everything he did was based off of shooting.
He sound
Cooper
like a
Flag
hater.
can
Sauce.
Cooper
Jimmy
Flag can
shakes and
dribble,
all.
create his own shot, drive to the lane. It's not the same player.
Cliff's mad about what Dallas did to Cleveland when LeBron was early in his career. That's
Nah,
what he's
they was
saying.
just a better team at that point. LeBron didn't have all the everybody.
They don't need him. He's LeBron.
But we ain't gonna act like Dirk's ever crossed nobody up and step back. That's not how he played.
What?
he hasn't done that, but you
We
That's
didn't
not
say
how he
that, but he had
played.
a
can't
sauce.
tell me his right shoulder fade away, left shoulder.
Right.
They were guaranteed,
on
but
your
that doesn't
ass.
mean you're saucy.
That's to me. Hey, if you're gonna get 35, I don't care what the
MVP
sauce
Dirk,
is.
saucy. I don't want to hear that.
Lemon pepper
That
sauce.
nigga wasn't saucy. He had a nice little shimmy
MVP
fall
Dirk,
away.
saucy.
He had a good shot, but the nigga wasn't saucy. You could guarantee if Dirk got the ball, he's only shooting in this 3-step radius.
Who is your top power forward of all time?
Duncan?
Right. He's crazy.
So Duncan was saucy.
No, not at all.
Okay, all right. I'm just
Not at
making
all was Duncan
sure. Making
saucy.
sure.
I said Mr. Fundamental.
Top power forward of all time is
I don't
KD.
know that.
KD is not a power forward.
Yes, go look it up,
KG?
man. He plays power forward, bro.
He's
He's
not.
been playing power forward
not
for a
Small
while.
forward.
KD.
Small forward.
You gotta
I don't
watch the
consider
game,
KD a
dude.
4 at all.
It don't matter what you think. That's what he plays.
No, but it doesn't matter what he plays. Mount. Everybody changes positions when they get old because they lose their step.
Hey, I would say this: even if KD was a power forward, Tim Duncan is a better power forward.
Right.
Tell me I'm wrong. I'm willing to listen to your argument if you have one.
I don't know.
They
KD's
won.
one of the leading scorer of all time, so I don't know.
Yeah, and he did all that from the 3 position.
He can score from anywhere on the court, Cliff. What do you mean he's a 3-level scorer? What are you talking about?
I'm saying position, the position he played.
No. I'm not going off of that. I'm going off of exact wording. Play back the tape. You said from the 3, so I'm diving off of the 3.
No, I said he was a 3. He was a 3. A small forward.
He was initially.
Right. I didn't say from the 3. I said he was a 3.
You're right. He was initially.
When you get older, you lose your step. You're not quick enough to play with the young bucks anymore, so they move you up a spot. That's just natural progression of the game.
True.
So just because he played a 4 now doesn't mean that he always was. Just means he's not quick enough like he was to stay at the 3.
After he tore his Achilles in his ACL,
right?
He doesn't have that step no more. So now you got to go back to the basket, come down the court, pick and pop, whatever it is. He's not. KD is sometimes going to take it to the basket and yam on him. Sometimes.
I almost think he has to in Houston. He has to play the 3. I think you would be somewhat of a liability at the 4.
Well, no, they got Sengun down there, Cliff.
Well, Sengun's been playing the 5.
That's what I'm saying. He's got help. Like, he's got help down there.
But he's still going to get exploited. He's still going to get exploited defensively by a lot of these 4s out there. It's a lot of young 4s that are bigger than him, but still faster.
Right.
It's like what I'm saying is him moving to the 4 because he's losing a step can still be a liability for Houston because there's a lot of 4s that are still just as fast as these 3s now.
Right,
KD's gonna be forced to have to get blocks at the rim and all that, and we know he don't like doing that. Can he? Yes, but that's not a part of his game.
Right.
There ain't that many good 4s in the league, so I don't think he's good.
I don't know if you can say that.
I can.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you can say that.
Yeah, I can.
I mean, I would give him the edge over. Well, I don't even know if I would give him the edge off of that because they got bodies on Triple J's, Julius Randle's. If they wanted to, they could put body on KD.
Hey,
body on KD. KD ain't stopping that.
I think KD could KJ last year.
Paulo is a 4.
Right.
He's a 4. But that nigga's nice at the 3. You don't want to see Paulo on the cut.
KD can guard him.
Man,
I don't think so.
I don't either. I don't either.
He's crazy as hell.
I don't. I really don't.
You think KD can keep up with Paulo?
Yep.
I don't.
Yes.
And
Paulo be trying to work out
Paulo's
with KD
not that.
shit. Like,
Yeah,
Paulo's not that.
Well, everybody wants to work out with KD.
Paulo's not that athletic,
fuck with
though.
KD.
You crazy.
There's nothing
Crazy.
There's nothing too explosive about Paulo's game. His game is real, like, you know what I mean? Just kind of like subtle. To me.
Okay.
Now, if you're talking about
what's he doing with Giannis?
Yeah, that's it. Like talking about Giannis, that's different. Giannis is about to bully KD. I'm sorry, CT.
I mean, it's a lot of people. It's a lot of positions that are like that.
Giannis is bullying KD. Keep it a buck, CT.
But they're
Giannis
not gonna let
bullying
him guard
man.
him 1-on-1.
CT. Giannis
Nobody guards
bullying.
Giannis 1-on-1.
Yeah. Okay, and Giannis is bullying Braun too. Yeah.
Probably at
No.
this time,
He
yeah.
already done it. He already done bodied Braun a couple times when he tried to guard him. Couple times.
Shut up.
Body.
Bron ran the East. That's why it was too easy. He had to get to the West.
Ain't
Stop
nobody
playing.
pressing Zion. Zion even available to be.
Giannis wouldn't have a fucking ring if it wasn't for Bron leaving the East. Shut up.
Bro, this nigga tried to say, bro, where you going, bro?
He only went
I
to
don't
8
know.
straight finals. 8
I don't
straight.
know how I
You
feel
dig?
about that. I don't know how I feel about that. The question is, do I think that
Bro,
that
CT
Bucks
tried to say
team?
that KD can fuck with Giannis, bro.
It
Hell
depends on
no.
what you're talking about.
You sound retarded, bro.
I think KD's a better scorer than Giannis.
For
He's not
sure.
guarding him,
Macho
bro.
in the building.
So
What's
they not gonna
happening?
guard.
What's
He's not
going
gonna guard him
on?
one on one.
Random ass parking shit. Y'all the botanical gardens and shit.
I ain't gonna lie,
He
one-on-one,
said
I
the
might take KD.
Yeah, I mean
1v1, I
1-on-one.
might
Yeah,
take
just
KD.
because he can. I don't know though. I mean, he can create more of a shot. He would have to end it all with like a 3-pointer.
Don't act like
Because if you
KD.
going 2s for 2s,
That's
Giannis is
crazy
gonna
as
get
fuck.
his 2 every time. You're
I
not
just
Crazy
said like
as hell.
KD could score at every single level. It don't
right.
matter what
That's
level it is.
right.
It's a turnaround he's scoring. It's a pull up he's scoring. It's a step back he's scoring. And he could drive. He could,
I
anything.
don't think scoring is the problem, though. Scoring is not the problem. It's when the ball goes
Defense.
down to the other end. This nigga
He
sitting
think his defense is that whack.
KD is
That's
borderline
crazy.
cherry picking now. He's borderline cherry picking. Oh, okay, they got past
I
him.
mean, yeah, look,
Go
that's how
watch
Giannis
the
is gonna have to
film. I'm
win.
not hearing that shit.
So they say top power forwards right now are Giannis, Tatum, LeBron, KD, Kawhi, if healthy in
Still the
parentheses.
top. Still at the top.
Zion, if not oversized shape in parentheses. Siakam, Randall, Paulo, and Chet.
Still at the fucking top.
But I'm saying it's a lot of niggas with you. If you're not playing D, it's a lot of niggas on that list that can give you buckets. You gotta play both sides of the
hell
floor.
no.
You gotta play
He's
both
not getting
sides of the
buckets
floor at
put
that
on him like
position.
y'all think. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about.
Listen,
This is
Paulo
wild.
putting buckets on him.
I don't think so.
LeBron putting buckets on him.
I was out there. Brown only had 10 when he came, so I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
LeBron putting buckets on him.
I was there, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But okay.
Tatum's putting buckets on him.
Not this year, but yeah.
No, they don't.
I said not. I'm
You
saying
just
not.
say niggas just putting buckets on him. Go watch the film. Y'all just be rapping at this point.
Tatum's putting buckets on him.
Y'all just be rapping at this point.
KD ain't no
DJ
fucking
Tatum and
defensive
them heli
specialist.
buckets.
Just because you score, see, that's what I'm saying. It's just like 2K, right? It's two kinds of niggas, right? It's a nigga that don't plan on playing defense, but just plan on outscoring their matchup to keep their
that's
team
not
in the
what it
game.
is.
And then
Not
there's
what
a
it is.
nigga that actually plays defense.
Not what it is.
KD's not one of the actual defensive players. He's
Not
just
what
not.
it is.
I will
Not
argue,
that-
nor
not
has
that-
he
there's
ever
not
been.
a cone out there.
Who?
There's not a cone out there.
Nor has he ever been.
Nor has he ever been.
Ever been.
He's not.
He's
MVP.
never been the defensive
Crazy as
guy
hell.
on your team. That's just facts.
Exactly, CK.
MVP.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. He got one on his resume. You wouldn't know.
All right, well, CT, well, you talking all that
You
smack?
wouldn't
Put on
know.
that head-to-head in 2K then, since you're talking all that crazy shit right now.
You would
Get
get
whooping.
your ass blown. We'll fuck
Fuck
you
outta
up,
here.
boy. We'll fuck you up, boy. You
Get
will
the fuck out of here. I'm still nice.
No, you not.
Yeah. Game got better for real.
I looked up the facts.
Yeah, was it? Uh-huh.
I looked up the facts.
What's the facts?
And CT is not wrong.
Whoa.
I'm not wrong. I know.
He's not wrong.
What facts you look up?
Y'all just be
I looked up
rapping.
Kevin Durant's defensive rating for the year.
Y'all be rapping.
And he was
I
ranked in
told y'all seen this shit with my own eyes, man. Y'all
He
just
was
be
ranked
rapping.
what?
in the top 15.
So the top half of the league.
Niggas
Half.
in the league,
Half of the league.
you be rapping, niggas.
And for you to say he was ranked in the top 15, what was he? 14?
Mute up.
What was he, Aaron? 14?
I don't care.
Yeah, what was the rank?
You niggas be rapping. He's just gonna be playing defense. He just
Nah,
started.
nigga.
Bruh.
Nah, nigga, I need more information. Stop it.
I ain't even have to look the shit up. I'm just looking at the TV because I know shit fact.
Top 15? Top 15 is not top defensive player.
I don't give a fuck. Nigga just got 20 shit. The fuck you talking about?
It's 12.
He don't even got his
12?
mic.
Okay.
He don't even got the mic. He don't even got the mic up.
Right. He talking to his phone in his motherfucking headset.
Yeah, because I know this shit is fact. When I said I believe it.
So he 12.
Any player out there with G League players, you out there with Bob, the Bradley Bill and them. I know he playing a 5 damn near.
Man, stop it.
I seen him lock Evan Mobley up.
You didn't see him do shit and things while he
He's
left.
not saying doing up. He just had a bad team. He gonna get his 25.
So why he leave Brooklyn then
He
too?
gonna lock up.
Why he leave Golden State, CT?
He left Golden State because they ain't want him there.
Fuck. They wanted
No,
him
hold on. I
back.
want to hear CT's reason, Cliff.
They
Why
ain't
he
want him
leave?
there.
Did you not see him when they wanted him back during the trade deadline before they got Jimmy Butler? They wanted Kevin Durant. Shut up.
They did. He's right.
But you wouldn't know that. You wouldn't know that. Your IQ is too fucking low.
Whoa.
I'll just play. I'm done.
CT started selling character and shit, nigga.
I'm done.
Hey, CT had his.
Hey,
CT had his Skip Bayless. He had his,
Aaron Bush had to told me them facts. I just told me them facts. I had to get a little boost going on.
Man, that ain't saying nothing though. That ain't saying nothing.
Like he wasn't playing defense.
Because my whole
He's
thing is
overrated.
this. My whole thing is this. Just
He's
off of
overrated. Shut up, Malcolm.
just off of a logical standpoint, if you top
Dude,
if you top 12 in your defensive rating at that position, that's not saying what you're doing against the top 5
I'm out here with a
offensive
bad
in that
team
position.
too. I don't got guys like they got.
You understand what I'm saying?
yeah.
Top 12 is you going against the entire league. But right now, what I'm saying is if you're going up against an elite top 5 offensive 4, then where do you rank in that situation?
LeBron.
You don't stay at 12.
Well, the greatest. I'm not regarding Brian. I seen him locking up Brian.
I'm not saying he can't do. He can. I can. Listen.
I'm just saying like he's
No.
to Houston.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest
Oh,
here.
he can't do nothing.
I'm not
like,
saying
oh
he can't
God.
stop Giannis for a
He's
few
gonna just score. He's
plays.
not gonna play defense.
But an entire game, not happening. Not happening.
He won't even need to play
It's
an entire
not
game here.
happening.
He
A
don't even
couple
need to play an
plays,
entire
yes.
game.
There's not one person in the league that I can't see KD stopping for 1 or 2
He's
plays. But an
6'10",
entire
definitely
game,
moving his feet.
an entire
stopping
game,
him.
while you're expecting him to be the number 1 option on offense as well, that's delusion, CT. That's delusion.
Hey, when the Warriors won, he was playing defense too. The hell?
That was 10 years ago.
Right.
It don't matter. You
That
just
was
mouth out and say, yo,
2017.
CT, we ain't even had
But you were
kids yet.
saying like he never played defense ever. Like,
How many times he been hurt
Yeah.
since 2017?
he came back?
Not
I
that
don't know.
much. Not that much.
CT, are you the same
I'll
ball
say
player
not
from
much.
10
He
years
tore-
ago?
No, it's only been like twice,
Better.
two real
Better.
injuries.
You're better, CT?
Better.
He getting injured.
Get the fuck out of here, CT. You mid.
Better, dumbass.
Mid.
Yeah, it's only
I'll
been
ball-
like
I'll ball-
twice.
CT, I'm balling you right now.
Bro, you
Damn,
wouldn't-
I would
Jeremiah
like to put
Fears
money on. Who
Fuck
got,
that.
To
Uh,
New Orleans.
who got skills playing basketball? I want to see that.
CT,
Man.
all right.
CT and Malcolm, heads up.
Quick dub.
CT was smack Malcolm. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Hey, I want
dub.
to see it. I want to put some money on it. I'm
No.
blind to put some money on.
You wouldn't want to do that, man. Just save it.
I'm
My speed with balls probably a 99 for real.
Not a team.
Malcolm is a decent like player on
I'll
your
blow
team.
by CT
I'm
every
not
time.
gonna let Malcolm get a dribble
Malcolm's
off.
a
man.
decent player on your team. Like
All
he'll
right,
give you
CT.
I
defense
know
and he
he's
can
going-
knock down shots,
Not
but
going right every
one
time.
on one,
No.
nah.
Left hand?
Well, I'll go
Not
left.
going left hand?
I'll go
Can't
left.
wait to see that.
You feel confident in yourself?
Hey, I got the floater. I'll go left. I'll shoot the 3. What you mean? My midi decent too.
Okay.
Yeah, you a
Hey,
decent,
I'm
you a
just-
decent team player, but one on
I'm
one,
ready to
I'm
get the
cooking them.
rebounds off the rim.
That's fine, and I'm getting steals. I'm T.J. McConnell, Alex Caruso with it.
Hey, we should.
You hear me?
Mike
Yeah.
had a hard time walking the ball down, dribbling after he set his phone up.
How about that? I know fatigue
He
gonna
almost
kick in.
lost
I
the
know
ball
fatigue
too.
gonna kick in out the mouth, get a first couple dribbles.
But you gotta think, I wasn't using my quick first step. I was just chilling.
Malcolm
When
got
if I hit that
Malcolm
quick
got a
first
bag,
step,
nigga. He got a bag, nigga. I ain't
I'm
go.
telling you, if I hit that quick first step,
I ain't bring out the bag.
no, quick first step got to be Hall of Fame. Now hold on.
If he
Handles
uses
is
quick
No,
first
that is
step, the
not.
ball's still gonna be
Stuck
at
in
the
the mud.
3-point line, and he gonna be
Stuck in
down
the
in the
mud.
Right.
face.
No, Clip ain't wrong. But if I can
Stuck in
handle
the
that ball
mud.
off that quick first step, I'm gone. I'm
Man,
gone.
set it up. I'm
Nope.
tired of hearing the bullshit. Set it
I
up.
catch a
Nope.
flight to
We do need to
PA.
get a trip. We do need to get a
No,
trip,
because
Catch a
man.
flight.
CT
Hey,
plays
I
every
can,
day.
hey,
I
I
play
can
every
set,
blue
some
moon.
up in Atlanta. I can set
I don't
them.
play every day. You crazy.
You play way more than me.
Meet up in a neutral location. God damn
Yeah, I ain't been on the
Africa.
basketball court in a minute. It's been at least a year or two.
Let's get buckets dropped.
You
I'm just
crazy
gonna
as hell.
Yeah, buckets dropped, don't you?
you get too close to the basket. I'm pushing you.
We know, nigga. We know. That nigga play like fucking 91
Like
big
Debo.
man ball.
A hand check.
Whoa.
I push. All that.
He
nigga.
using all
Listen,
5 fouls.
Don't
Six.
hand check too much because I
You gonna
free
get
ball
out?
when
You
I
out the
ball.
game in 6.
I know.
get yourself out dunking you want to hands for
I
you
already
want.
had that the other day. I was killing, bro, balling.
This nigga brought
Nah.
basketball.
I'm really like the best thing that never happened
And
to
I tell you
basketball
what,
for real.
CT, KD's out of it when he go up against Siakam's eye rolling ass. That nigga's out of there. Siakam definitely gonna have a voodoo doll with 35 in his pocket, poking the
Nah.
shit out
Not
of
on
his
KD.
ankles.
No, that's a
He got
stretch.
lucky. I tore my
That's a
Achilles at
stretch,
one
Cliff.
time.
He was already on the court when KD got hurt the first time.
Oh,
He
well.
got lucky. I tore my Achilles. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a stretch for Siakam.
Listen, Siakam is that black magic. You hear what I'm saying? That
That's
nigga
the,
KD is not beating that.
Where the Magic at?
The nigga was someone, I'm the captain now and shit.
Aaron is dumb.
Tell me it's not, though. You're an ugly actor. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Captain now, nigga.
This nigga is crazy. Oh shit. No,
It's not because he did win the semifinals MVP. I feel like that wasn't off for him winning that.
Who, Siakam?
The conference finals MVP. I don't think that was.
What? You don't think? I mean, I think Tyrese should have won.
I don't think you're wrong. I don't think you're wrong. I just don't think that like you have a great position to tell me that Siakam didn't deserve it.
Right.
Nope. Definitely PK.
Yeah.
Tyrese came in the fourth quarter. Tyrese showed the fuck up.
Second half, fourth quarter, depending on the game.
But fourth quarter.
Pascal showed up every game.
No, he fucking didn't, bro. Stop. Look up last game. What did he do the last game? Nothing.
He had 19. He had 19 and what, 6
Yeah,
rebounds?
He should have had 20.
He was averaging them to
16. He had 16 points.
Exactly. With Tyrese out, he should have had 20.
You talking about Tyrese the last game?
No, Pascal.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Pascal.
Tyrese
only had 6 assists last game, right?
He had 9 points. So he
ain't hit the assist. I think he might have.
Yeah, I think he had some assists out there.
He did have a few. He was close to my numbers that I had, but he got hurt.
About to score 40 on these.
He really was, for real. He was balling.
Excuse me, shit. What any of y'all heard any NFL news? I know that they going into
Told y'all Travis gonna get 45 plus.
You did.
It don't matter. He's overrated.
You
No,
did.
the fuck he's not.
I don't think he's overrated by any means.
He can't play both sides of the ball in the NFL. He's going to get cooked. Stop.
I don't know that that's the case either. It's the question of how often, and like, is it a package situation and they keep you on the defense, or how are we doing this? That's
Greatness
the only reason why I said he wouldn't
coming
get the
soon.
40 is
In
because
Jacksonville, nobody's gonna notice either. In Jacksonville, if
Coming
he does
soon.
bad, nobody's gonna see it. If he does
They,
good, people will see it. But if he does
they about to
bad,
start winning again.
they gonna see it.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
there,
CT.
there's not a lot of Jacksonville national games, bro. Only people that see him do bad is gonna be in
But they don't
Jacksonville.
that's not the case though, because we're in the social media era where niggas like to hate on
Everything. Yep.
motherfuckers that they don't like. So they were already criticizing Travis because he caught one ball with his body. So what you think they gonna do when he's in games getting burnt by receivers because he tired from playing both ends of the ball? They're gonna show that shit. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
you
all
can't.
over Instagram, TikTok, Facebook,
Right.
everywhere
Right.
you look.
You can't try to go against Pat Surtain a second, and then you know what I'm saying, try to,
How come he came?
because them niggas is like that. CT, they're not weak. These niggas lock up. Hold on, these niggas lock up Justin Jefferson. Is he a better wide receiver than JJ? Jamar Chase? No, not even close. Not even in the conversation. Not even close.
Bruh. This guy is
He's
different.
mid compared. He's mid compared to. Think about the best corners and the best wide receivers in the league.
How many teams? Hold on, let me think. I mean, yeah. Well, that's their AFC.
He ain't even guarding Devontae Smith on my fucking Eagles, nigga.
That's what I was
He's
about to
not.
say. When you go up against teams like that where you gotta cover an
Yeah,
AJ or a Devontae, and then on the other end get covered by a Cooper DeJean or a Keon Mitchell, it's gonna be tough. I don't care what nobody says. I don't know how many teams are around like that, but they're gonna be very tough games that you didn't have in college. In the
Exactly.
They play who? The Colts, the Titans.
Yeah, they're about to win that division easy.
Yeah.
No, they're not, bro. You sound crazy.
They play the
Malik
No,
Ward is
Houston
him.
gonna win
They
it.
play the
Houston will win
Colts,
it.
the Titans.
Oh yeah, Houston will win it. CT facts.
Colts, Titans, and Jags, Colts,
Houston.
Titans.
Colts, Jags,
And
Titans, and Houston.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Houston could be tough. Houston could definitely be tough.
Yeah, Houston gonna be
He has
tough, but it don't mean the Colts can't get in.
He has a good way of sneaking into a playoff game because that whole shit is garbage.
Right. Yeah, Houston could that be the only one that I'm really like, oh, that might be an issue.
Houston's nice. They ain't about to be
And
healthy.
they can
Everybody
still
about to
get
be
in.
healthy.
But it don't matter if Houston's healthy. We know Nico Collins and Tank Dell is going to go out every year.
They drafted a wide receiver, I think. Didn't they, CT? I think they got a wide receiver.
I don't mean nothing though.
What's your
Oh,
name?
they got Christian Kirk too.
Right.
That's what it was.
Yeah. Don't say that, CT, because y'all got Stephon Diggs. We know he's injury prone, and you was riding the Stephon Diggs train. You probably over there wanting to get an invite to the castle. He got Cardi B. You probably over there writing letters to him, invite me to the castle, Steph.
You
I'm
know
a
all
pastor.
about us, don't you? You know all about us, don't you? Damn. I ain't gotta say it.
Yeah,
Let me bounce up off of here real quick.
who you hit him? We about to wrap up in a second anyway.
What's the dude's name? The owner of the Nuggets?
Well, I don't know. I don't know the owner.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Someone Jokic might be on the table.
Hey,
That's interesting.
everything must go.
No,
Or get them back.
no.
Yeah, you're not gonna find a replacement.
No.
Why not? Big man's becoming more popular. Type of Jokic big man's are Alexander Sarr, Victor Wembanyama. It's becoming more popular, Cliff.
Nah, not Jokic though. Not Jokic.
Yeah.
Wemby can dish and shoot and play defense.
But not like Jokic. It's not about what you're able to do. Jokic has the vision and everything to be able to do it. Like, we see these niggas making passes, but we don't see him coming close to triple doubles like Jokic does.
He averaged a triple double last year.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's you're not gonna
But you gotta
find
get
another.
Wemby time. Wemby ain't even finished the season.
Wemby's never gonna be that because Wemby's always gonna be expected to take on the burden of the offensive load. We can't have you passing out like that, as you should, my nigga. You're 7'6". Any rebound should be a putback.
Spurs got pieces, Cliff. It's not just Wemby out there. We can't say that. It's definitely not.
Right now, they have nobody that's going to take on the burden of the offensive load other than Victor Wembanyama.
They just drafted what's his name. They got
They got
David
good
Fox.
pieces, but nobody's taking on the load.
Okay. They're going to spread the ball. Spurs are known to spread the ball. They're going to spread the ball.
Agreed.
Right.
But look at all your old Spurs teams. Who was the guys that they were getting the ball to? David Robinson, Tim Duncan.
No, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker.
Manu Ginobili came out after David Robinson was gone and Tim Duncan was already put at the 5. He was playing a 5.
We have to understand we grew up on two different eras of basketball. You grew up on the Jordan era. I grew up on the Kobe era. So when you ask me the old Spurs, my era, my generation is gonna say Timmy, Manu, and Tony. Your generation's gonna say Hakeem Olajuwon and all them niggas. I didn't grow up on that. Yeah. I don't know nothing about David Robinson to be. I might know who he is. I don't know. I know who he is, but I didn't. I'm not considered act like I watched him play in his prime and stuff. I wouldn't. No.
At the end of the day, that's who they ran their game through the big man. Even later when they won their finals, Kawhi was the guy that they were talking about was the MVP. And he was the 3 at the time. And you still had Manu and Tony. Manu and Tony took their shots where they had them available, but
because they were older.
But the game plan was always go through the big.
Yeah, I mean,
and now you have a 7'6" big that can dribble, shoot threes, like you said, pass if need be. But the only time you should ever be passing is if you're not in the paint. At 7'6", if you get the rebound, go back up with it. Don't kick it out. Go back up. You don't have to jump.
But you can't burn out Wemby. You've seen what happened to him already.
But I think that's also him getting his body in the league. Like, niggas think you can be 7'6", 210 pounds in France. You can't do that in the NBA. You have Lou Dort, who's 200 pounds. Playing a 2 guard. You think Wemby's going to be able to bang around in there at the same weight?
Yeah.
He getting everything undercut. So you gotta get your body ready to play that position. And he called himself doing that his first year, but he was working on flexibility, balance, things like that. Nah, nigga, you gotta put on muscle.
Okay, he don't need it. That's why he went to Shaolin Temple. Wait till he come back from Shaolin. It's about to be on. And he shaved his head.
He back. You didn't see him on the shot with Brown now?
Yeah, with Kai Cenat and
like
Tom Brady.
No.
He was on the shop with Kai Cenat, Tom Brady, LeBron James.
I didn't know they had a new episode. I ain't watched it in a while.
Legends up there.
Man, it don't matter.
Y'all have no doubt that Victor
you see that
will be.
Brian got on them kids, man.
He only got 4 rings.
It don't matter. Bigger effect.
Man, Maka hater.
Bigger effect.
Hey, CT, you ever seen somebody was missing a thumb, missing a finger? That's LeBron right now.
Who's that? Forward out of South Carolina.
How you still got 4 on the Mount Rushmore?
He's not.
On the Rushmore, you're dead.
You seen what Gilbert Arenas said? No, he's not.
I ain't see what nothing Gilbert said.
You crazy as hell.
Fuck. See what Gilbert said. What the fuck does that mean?
Oh, so now you dissing Gilbert. Gilbert wasn't him?
But what does that mean? Because Gilbert said something, he's supposed to just, that's all.
Gilly don't lie, bro. You could tell Gilly a real one, though, for real.
I ain't got
Nigga love LeBron.
You can tell he a real one. You gotta almost like listen to what he's saying.
Nah. There's a lot of people just be saying shit, just like you. You be saying a lot of shit. And nobody
Shut up,
want to
dude.
hear
You try to make an argument for Kevin Durant playing defense.
We're in the era.
And I know, and I'll stand on it.
We're in the era of saying shit to get famous. It don't matter if it's true or not. Niggas just say shit just to get eyes on
I say it for reaction. Right. I say it for the reaction.
That's lame to me.
That's not lame. What do you mean?
That's lame.
That's content. That's why do you think Skip Bayless used to troll Shannon Sharp? Shame on Shannon Sharp for falling for it.
So you a troll.
He a troll. You know he a troll.
Right. I troll niggas all day. I'll comment on
So you
someone's
a
Facebook post and
troll.
tell you ain't shit. You can say, beautiful day today, sky's blue, and I'm gonna tell you ain't shit.
Speaking of trolls, and we'll wrap up the fucking Jake Paul fights this weekend.
It is. I seen that on
The
the
greatest
group.
boxer of all time.
Yeah, I don't know that this is going to be a very interesting fight, but
Jake Paul by knockout.
I don't think he gets the knockout. I think he wins, but I don't think he gets the knockout, and that's just because Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. he's pretty. He doesn't work, but he's pretty shelled up defensively. Canelo couldn't get a knockout on him, and he was beating on him the entire 12 rounds. Anderson Silva beat him, but he didn't knock him out.
Well, your boy John Jones retired, so he gotta hit the showers early.
I seen that.
Yeah, John Jones. He
He's
was
scared.
Yeah, I was gonna give him hit-ems too.
He's
Legend.
scared.
He's definitely a legend, but
He ain't
Pull the
ducking
pull the
nobody
CT.
ever his whole career.
he definitely ducked Aspinall.
Mm-mm.
He definitely ducked Aspinall.
That's that's what niggas do.
He
He had
definitely
way
ducked
more shit going
Aspinall.
on. Probably didn't worry about a fight.
You crazy, CT? Chill.
What you mean I'm crazy?
I fuck with
He didn't
him.
want to, Aspinall called it out for years. He said he don't want to fight me. He's not going. I'm gonna make him retire. He's not gonna want to fight me, and that's what he did.
The only reason why I say it's a duck is because there were talks that he would take the fight after he fought Stipe, was it?
Stupid.
And then all of a sudden it went from he taking the fight to he retiring. That's weird.
Mad weird.
Like the only thing that would make me feel like it wasn't weird is if the only reason he turned down the fight was because you were asking for too much. Like you think you too big for your britches. I'm John Jones. You're not John Jones. If you want all that, I'm not gonna fight you. Now, if that comes out, I'd be like, that's cool. I get it. But other than that, why not take him off? Why not take off the last piece on the board? That's the last piece on the board, and you left him on there. I don't like that shit. You can't be a legend
scared.
like everybody say John Jones is a legend and leave the last piece of the board. Clear the board.
What's your door saying? Can't all be legendary.
You crazy as hell.
Ha ha ha. Hey, he ducking, bro. That's on him. Why he scared?
Yeah, I agree with that. John got to hit the showers for me. And then I'm saying Houston hitting them because you gave
Caitlin
up
Clark.
crazy. You gave up crazy numbers for that fucking KD trade.
CC
Yeah.
got to hit him, Houston. Caleb McBride.
Gonna kill.
Los Angeles Sparks got to hit him for losing to the Chicago Sky. Garbage.
Yeah, I didn't expect
you
that.
You know how this shit go.
Bro, all the teams last night, y'all, that were in WNBA that were set to lose, won.
Mm-hmm. Dallas won. Yep, Dallas beat
I was
Seattle.
like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, all the upsets won. I'm like, how did
that shit crazy? That's how I said this WNBA should be crazy how they play it out.
I'm telling y'all.
WNBA it's almost like, I know when you bet on the NBA, it's more dangerous to put on like blocks and steals and stats for your bets. But the WNBA bull,
it missed so many layups.
Beyond that, somebody would be going up for a layup and a girl would just take the ball out her hands and run down the other way. I'd be like, what the fuck just happened? How did you let her do that?
Haley Van Leaf did it she had a nice one last night against.
There's be some good stats tonight, man. Hopefully the Aces come out ready to play, man. We should definitely.
Thanks, Jackie.
What's her name is out? What's her name? The big is out.
Not who for Asia? Who?
Not
Jarquel Jones.
Who she going against? Yeah,
they're going against Golden State Valkyries. Aces are playing the Golden State Valkyries at 10. So who are you thinking of? And then the Connecticut Sun play.
And then am I thinking of New York then?
Connecticut Sun play New York, right?
No.
Wait.
Tonight it's the Connecticut.
The Golden State.
The Liberties played the Valkyries in the.
I switched them. Oh. Either way, though, like Yeah, there's no Jonquel Jones for Seattle. They got you know her name, CT, Sabely's sister. The other one,
Oh yeah,
Nayara.
Sably. Yeah,
Nayara Sabely playing big. She's nice.
yeah, she's solid. Yeah, she went to Oregon. She's nice.
Yeah, she's the older sister. I found out.
No, she's younger.
No, she's not. CT. I looked up her thing on ESPN. She got drafted in 2022. Satu's a rookie this year, right?
Hell no, Satu, bro. I sent you videos of Satu since she played for Dallas before here,
Oh yeah, you did. So how long she been in the league?
like 3, 4 years.
Oh, it's okay. I guess she is older. I thought it was like her like rookie year for some reason. Well, damn, the bitch should be having 20 points a game then.
Listen, I
Yeah,
don't know.
she been in Dallas though.
Damn. And then Paige Buchers, she didn't get her 15. Did she get her 15?
Yeah, I think
No, she
so.
didn't. No, she did not. She was an X on the ticket. She didn't get 15.
For real?
Yeah, she didn't get it. Cause remember, the black girl was balling. Remember we talked about it, Enrique.
Enrique's been hooping,
She
She
had,
has.
but she ain't hit not
but
one
that
three.
the Japan girl been hooping
Oh yeah,
too.
Cliff
That
was talking.
Yeah,
girl,
Suwoo
Cliff
or
said.
Who I
Cliff
can't
said,
remember.
I'm,
CT, Cliff so ignorant. Cliff said, I would take her down. I said,
I
yeah,
said
I
I
would.
might climb
bro. I
that.
seen her play
Yeah,
here. I was like, damn, why didn't Phoenix pick her
I
up?
might climb that.
I said, she looks like the sweetest big I've ever seen. She just looks so innocent.
Yeah, you right. She got 12
Her
last game.
thighs is
Damn,
so
then she only
big,
scored 1 point in the second half.
That's what I'm saying,
but
Cliff.
she
Like,
was
I'm done with her.
rebounding that thing. Who?
Her,
Who you talking
her,
about?
her and
Paige.
CC, her and CC, I'm done with them for a couple games.
Yeah, because she had
You say
9
that
going into
now,
the
and then they
half.
go off.
Well, that's what I need you to do. Go ahead and go off, and then I'll be back on the betting train. But right now, no liability.
Don't miss your train trying to not bet, boy.
Y'all toxic.
I bet on my girl Kelsey Plum. She got 38% usage for the Sparks. They said that, or 28. They said that's the most she's ever had.
And it still come up short.
Mark
And she
Williams
ain't
got
even.
traded.
They've been losing. They lost the other night. Ha to
And it
They
Chicago.
did.
still come up short,
Mark
man.
Williams went.
Fuck
Mark
out of
Williams
here.
went to the Suns. Um, yeah, they lost CT, but Kelsey still ball don't play, bro. She had like at least 4 to 6 assists and 20
She's
plus points, I
chilling.
believe.
She ain't been looking like she did on Vegas.
I didn't
She
think
looks
that was
better.
the
What do you
case.
mean her usage is higher? She got 28% usage right now. Chill. Yeah.
And they losing.
CT, she's one player. She can't, so she plays for the whole team.
Hey, losing.
CT, Cliff, you watched some of that game, right? Last night, some of the Sparks game,
Uh-huh.
right? How many? Hey, Cliff, I was on the phone with you specifically for this play. Remember that one nice dime Kelsey threw, Derek Hamby on a fast break, and she blew the layup,
Uh-huh.
smoked it. So CT, I don't want to hear it. Stop. Her team is
Kelsey
blowing
blow.
layups.
Kelsey blows layups too. Stop it. Like I
Not
don't want to hear that.
often. She don't do them
Yes, you
often.
do.
No, she
Yes, you
doesn't.
do.
She's one of
Fuck
the
out of
best
here.
inside. She's one of the best
She
inside scores in the
actually no, she
WNBA.
actually smoked one that game.
I mean, it's
Exactly.
gonna
Like
like you, Cliff, like you said. I
I
mean,
don't want to hear that. You
it's
talking
gonna
about other
happen.
people
It's gonna come
smoking
with the
layups.
territory.
Don't try to blame it on somebody else, and she smoked layups too, motherfucker.
Okay, but consistently she don't smoke layups, so stop. She
But
And
got
once
like
a
no, Hamby
Hamby
don't either.
Hamby Hamby smoked like 2 in
like
a row.
six. Like she hit like six total. I watched like
Yeah,
six
But
she
games.
Hamby don't
smoked.
be smoking them like that either. She's really like that for real.
No, she's not. That's why she's a backup. Cameron Brink's a starter.
She's a bro. You don't even watch a game. She's not a
I don't
backup.
watch a game now. Hey, Cliff.
Damn, the
She's a
Lakers just got the
backup.
dude Aaron was asking about. The
Who?
center for Duke.
We drafted. We drafted.
Kaman Malach or whatever.
Wait. Lakers got a big.
Mm-hmm.
It's over. It's over for y'all, Cliff.
Oh,
It's over
wait.
for y'all. That's not. Yeah,
They
Cliff, you
might have
tripping.
traded it.
That was Mark. No, that's Mark Williams. Cliff, it says Hornets are sending Mark Williams to Suns for number 29 pick and a 2029 first
No
round pick.
way.
No, the
Yeah, Mark.
Kaman they said is going to the Rockets, but they had the
We
Lakers
got a
up.
big. We got a big out here, baby.
Cliff said he's going to the Rockets, CT.
Yeah.
CT verify.
Yeah, they flashed. No, he's on right now with the Rockets hat on, but they flashed the Lakers as the pick.
I didn't think we had to pick that high, anyways. To be honest with you,
I didn't either.
I don't think we do we?
I didn't either.
I don't think we do. Honestly, I could be wrong.
Let me see something.
Yeah, CC got to hit him. Kayla McBride got to hit him. Courtney Williams got to hit him.
Oh
B
yeah,
Diddy got
no.
to hit him.
Yeah, I must have. I don't know what they were showing then because they saying that you only got one pick in this draft and it's 55 in the second round.
The Suns got fucking Mark. They needed that.
So they don't own the first round pick due to the trade for Anthony Davis. Yeah, I don't know what that was.
False imagination.
That
False
might be
imagination.
tough then, because if they got a big and they can put Şengün at the 4 and KD at the 3.
Might be a problemo.
Yeah, I don't know how that worked. But y'all got anything else before we close it out?
Hit the showers to the hometown CT. Sean Poole for the Pacers last second. Talking about, yeah, it was a good run. The
It
podcast
was.
before.
Why not?
Yeah.
Put on for the
Yeah.
state, baby. Why
No,
not?
they didn't. No, they didn't. They choked. Even Siakam said it.
It was a good
I'm a
run.
rap. Good run.
Hey, well, I don't know if it was a run. It was more like a jog.
This nigga stupid.
Great run.
But no, that's all my hit the showers that I got at the moment. I don't think I got.
Mine go to the Boston Celtics, man. I don't know what they're doing, man. They blowing the whole thing
What
up.
you mean?
The Celtics.
Oh, what,
Mm.
Porzingis? Man, stop. He's injury prone.
Porzingis, Drew.
Drew's older. What you mean? He's like 34, 35, 36.
They ain't got to do that.
Nah,
They ain't have to
if
do
they give up
that.
Jaylen Brown, I'ma know something. But
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
right
Shit
now
like
it's
that.
just moves. I ain't really pressed on them.
Right. Right. And go ahead and hit the
It's
showers
still
to the
time.
Lakers. Lakers for selling that ownership. That got me tight.
Mm-hmm.
I might stop being a fan. They got Bus and Kobe rolling in their graves. I think about it.
Never.
Bro, you think that Kobe and the dad would be happy right now about them selling the ownership? You're crazy.
Boston sold their ownership. A lot of people doing it. So what are you
This
talking
isn't
about?
Boston, CT. This isn't Boston. It's Los
It's
Angeles.
them. They're the same.
The winning, no, it's not. Not even close. Winningest program.
No, it
Winningest.
ain't. It's Boston.
Yes, it is.
Stop. It's Boston. So stop.
No, I think they're tied.
Yeah,
It's Boston.
I
So
thought
stop.
Boston got the lead with this past one.
Exactly. Malcolm wouldn't know. His IQ's low.
Fuck out of here.
No, I got
Boston got lucky. Lakers be back. Once we get a big, we'll be back. Luka's in shape. Y'all didn't see. Hey, Luka's lost a lot of weight. They said he's on that strict healthy diet.
Man, we not hearing that dumbass shit. They
Bro,
said
chill. All right, when he come back and win MVP this year, don't say nothing.
Ben
Mark my
Simmons
words.
Yeah,
be
Boston-
shooting jumpers in the off season.
Boston has 18. Los Angeles has 17. This past one put them over the top.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
They still ain't us though. How many championships have they won in the past decade?
Shit, I don't know. I ain't looked that up.
Same compared to the two. That's what I'm saying, boy. They got more back in the day. Ours is more recent. But yeah, hit the showers.
They got a couple of recent ones too. What you talking about? They got one in 2008. They just
Stop.
got one.
And we got one in 09.
With Rondo and them.
We got one in 09.
Yeah, and
Stop.
2010.
Right. Weak ass CT.
Mm.
Cliff, get on the game.
Y'all know the drill. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell an
101
enemy.
me, Malcolm. I'll kill you.
Tell them to troll. We out of here.
Red life, boy.